We're about to get underway in this under-16 SYFA Challenge Cup final, which is Tynecastle FC take on Clydebank United BFC, live here on YFS Radio, exclusive commentary with myself, Robert Wilson and Neil Murray, keeping me company for the first half.
That's it, look right in the camera. Give me a smile.
And straight away there's pressure on the Clydebank defence, but it launched it forward, and Tynecastle will now be under pressure. But I think you'll see that away for a throw-in. In fact, he's kept it in play, and that will put them under pressure, because already we see the number 14, Kane O'Neill, putting pressure on the Tynecastle defender. Matthew Quinn just has to see that out for a throw-in. Battled back to win it, and at the moment they've kept onto the ball as well, and David Coyle has got it now. He's about 30 yards from goal, plays it inside, a bit of time and space here for the number 12, Stuart Andrews, but a poor first touch, doesn't get him through in goal. Now Tynecastle will break, one ball over the top, and we see Greg Kerr and Kyle Mitchell link up. Kyle Mitchell on the left hand side tries to beat the defender, he gets away from him, he's going to take a shot on goal. It's a good shot as well, on target, probably the first chance we've really had in the match, I guess. From long range it was Kyle Mitchell forcing Ben Collison to get down and make the save.
It means we're not really going to see anything creative or attacking wise till later in the game. Hope not, but we'll just see.
Matthew Quinn, a long ball, and it's an accurate one as well. It's flicked on by the number 8. I'm not sure if that was offside as well, but it was a really good flick on there by Jason Kerr. For Clydebank, it's Stuart Andrews looking to try and play a through ball, but it's really well blocked by the defender of Craig Russell, who did well for his side there. Now a through ball over the top, it's maybe Ben Collison against Greg Kerr, and it's a really good tackle there from the keeper. Ben Collison, he did ever so well to get out to that before Greg Kerr. He put in a sliding tackle, got the ball, and he's put it out for a throw-in. And interesting enough, last year's under-16 final went to extra time and went to penalties as well. Maybe we'll see a repeat of that final. It's Clydebank at the moment have got it with Stuart in the middle of the park, and he's lost out, and Tynecastle win it back, but only for Clydebank to then win it back. And it's now in the centre of the park with Callahan, who's coming from the right into the centre. It's a poor bit of play there from David Wright, and it's a shot from long range there, and that was a lot closer than I think it looked. That was a fantastic effort there on the left hand side from Clydebank. It was just audacious to go for it, but I certainly had Billy Taylor convinced to maybe have a look at that again. I think he was very confident it was going wide. I certainly wasn't confident it was going wide from up here.
When it actually reached the goal.
It certainly did. Billy Taylor looked convinced. It'd be interesting on the TV highlights to see how close it was. But Clydebank get the opening shot of the second half, I should say, and it's bright and early, and both sides attacking here. Really good play from Tynecastle, and that's going to be the opening of the match. And what a goal it was! Number 10 for Tynecastle, Kyle Mitchell. Just one pass to another pass, and then into Kyle Mitchell, who just almost chipped it over Ben Collison in the goal. I'm not sure he quite meant to finish it like that, but it's certainly a wonderful goal there from Kyle Mitchell. And a quick bit of passing play, a good bit of play between the Tynecastle forwards, and they've got the opening goal of this under-16 SYFA Challenge Cup final.
Right, yeah, I think it's completely tactical. I mean, obviously this is a big pitch. People are going to get tired, and so you may as well have as many subs as possible. Ball whipped in, it's in the 6-yard box, it's still bobbling about. It's a chance for Tynecastle, They have scored. It was bobbling about, it wasn't cleared well, it wasn't defended convincingly at all there by Clydebank, and it's been finished off there by the Tynecastle player in the box. It bounced around, wasn't finished off by the first chance. Kieran Small couldn't quite get a connection to it. It was blocked well by one Clydebank player, but it eventually fell to the feet of the Tynecastle player in the middle of the park, and it seems to be Jason Kerr that has finished that off. And it's a free kick. Craig Russell to take this. Interesting enough, the man Ryan Curry, who we just spoke about, is for his positive influence since coming on as a sub, has gone all the way back into centre back, at least for now, because Craig Russell, the centre back, the captain, is forward to take this. It's about 30 odd yards from goal, and he's gone for the back post. It's a really good ball, and looking for Small. It's at the back post, and it's headed into the back of the net. It's a lovely finish there. What a ball in there from the captain. It was Craig Russell, and a really good ball into the back post. Thought it was going to be Kieran Small who got a head to it. Instead, it went right to the back post and headed in for the third goal of the match in this under-16 SYFA Challenge Cup final.
in this SYFA Challenge Cup final with a 3-0 lead, and they've looked comfortable in the second half. After 0-0 at half time, they've looked comfortable in the second half for Tynecastle. It is Henderson who's played it. It's onto the edge of the box, and we now see Curry, who's been great since coming on as a sub, gets the shot away. It now falls to Ewan Graham, who's taking the shot, and I tell you what, that is a lovely finish there by the substitute Ewan Graham. Do you know what I liked more? It was the fact that Kieran Small just lay on the ground. He just went down to make sure he didn't get in the way of it.
It'll certainly give our match analysis more to talk about about this second half.
Oh yes, we've had more to talk about in general in this second half. It's been much more lively, and it's been a fantastic cup final in the end. And it will be Tynecastle who have won the Under-16 SYFA Challenge Cup final. 4-0 victors on the day against Clydebank United BFC. It was a fair result in the end based on the second half performance in particular. In the first half, neither side could quite find a goal. It was 0-0 at half time, both frustrated. I think we were all a bit frustrated about that first half. But the second half, Tynecastle come out and scored 4 goals, and they've looked good for those 4 goals in the second half.
Yeah, no, it's great. The boys they've worked so hard throughout the season, and they're just absolutely thrilled. You know, I mean, it was a hard first half, but I thought second half we just kind of really stepped up in the gear, and I think it was obviously quite comfortable in the end. But it was a hard, difficult game. But now we're just thrilled for all the boys. It's great. I think we just said to them that we know that we've done it before throughout the season. We've came strong in the second half, and we've done it again today. We've got players on the team who are fit, and I think the fitness kind of shown through towards the end. No, I mean they're thrilled because they've defended it. It's the first Tynecastle team for a long time to win a 16 Scottish Cup, so we're delighted. Obviously the 14's won earlier on today, so it's a Tynecastle double. So it's good. I mean they deserve it. They've worked hard, and they've still got a league to go for and another cup final next week. So it's all to play for still.
Brilliant. Hey, we all feel tremendously great achievement for lads, especially when
Tremendously great.
it was.
Especially
Especially when 4-0 in the cup final. So.
At half time 0-0, you think we were struggling?
Not at all. Not at all. The first half we were all over the most of the half, so we came out and battered them in the second half. Yeah, cool. So happy with the performance.
Do you think you can go on and do it next year?
Of course, no reason why not with the team we've got. Hoping for the 5th year in a row.
Congratulations boys, enjoy yourselves.
Yeah!